Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. There is a Ridge, Brooke, and Nick's flight. Brooke and Ridge. Both are in Italy for business, along with Eric and others. Indeed, though they're there for business, Brooke is hoping to get Ridge back. Taylor wouldn't be tagging along with Ridge, but did ask Nick to keep an eye on Taylor. When Ridge reminded Hi's ex-wife that he's married to Taylor, she hovered to go with Nick. Ground both lift on a fancy boat together, jetting through the water. Indeed, though Brooke decided to come with Nick, commodity must be. They either get separated or Ridge makes sure Nick doesn't get there on time. Brooke and Ridge arrive by boat to the place where they're all staying. Over on a precipice, Eric and Donna gesture down at them. Eric yells for them to come on over. Nick arrives in Italy, but he isn't with Brooke. I wonder if the shipment was ever late to the airplane. And Brooke had no choice but to go with Ridge and the others. Nick is soliciting a man on the road. Nick declares that he needs a boat. Nick says, "Let the fun begin." There are also some scenes of models starting their stuff. In one scene, one model looks like Steffi, but I can't be certain. It's also teased that Nick has an engagement ring box. Does that mean Nick will try to seal the deal with Brooke? How will Ridge handle that news? Eric has been pushing ground back together, but Ridge is right. This is his life and his decision. There should be lots of drama, especially with Brooke falling into the water. Both men will presumably jump in to save her, but which one will be her ever idol? Eric and Ridge are having an incredibly tense discussion. Eric yells at his son about life being short and says he must hang on to love. Ridge says he loves Taylor. Eric admits Taylor is awful, but Brooke is the love of his life. Their forthcoming trip is one he shouldn't waste. He could lose Brooke ever. Just also, she enters and wonders what's up. Taylor and Nick are drooling in the living room. She references his forthcoming trip to Naples. He says he has business in the area. She laughs and indicates she knows he's going for Brooke. Taylor thinks they could both profit from his trip. Finn asks someone on the phone to let him know when Dr. Buckingham returns. Just also, Bridget arrives and says she's also trying to get in touch with Grace to ask questions about Liam's experimental surgery. They both agree it's a weird coexistence she hasn't been in touch. Steffi is at Liam's side and prodigies if she should leave as he needs his rest. Just also, Sheila hobbles in and says she'll come back since Steffi is there. Steffi stops her and asks her not to leave. She thanks Sheila for looking out for her when Luna was trying to kill her. Finn has been the perfect hubby to Steffi. But, all good effects must come to an end ultimately, including the popular Shin couple. All signs are pointing to Finn waking up single sooner than he realizes. Steffi has been faithful in her marriage to Finn since the couple began seeing each other. Liam tried to betray Steffi down from Finn on further than one occasion and she shot her partner down. But, after seeing Liam cheat death doubly, it has changed Steffi's passions for him. Finn will be detracted by Liam's surgery results and probing Grace. By the time he realizes the sparks flying in Liam Spencer's sanitarium room, it'll be too little too late. Broomsuckers have been soliciting for a Steffi and Liam reunion for nearly a decade. Is it eventually in the workshop? Occasionally we've to lose someone to realize how important they mean to us. Steffi was devastated by Liam's excrescence and cancer opinion. But, now that he's miraculously cured, Liam has an alternate chance at life. Steffi could decide their time on Earth is so precious, she doesn't want to spend another moment down from Liam. Finn's marriage has been on the jewels for a while now. After the Luna firing, there will be a real strain on the couple. Will Steffi walk out on Finn for Liam? Steffi is still in love with Liam. Finn realizes his marriage is in trouble before it's too late. Finn and Bridget will continue working nearly together at the sanitarium. Now that Liam is cured, Finn and Bridget have a lot to bandy. While Nick returned, we were hopeful he and Bridget would reconnect, but he's too busy chasing her mama Brooke around. So, Bridget Forrester is officially on the request. We saw a shin split for months now, and considering how important time Steffi is spending with Liam, a divorce really could be in the couple's near future. Finn and Steffi have a lot of issues to work through after the Luna firing, and it's starting to look like Steffi is still in love with Liam. There's nothing like nearly dying doubly to remind your ex-wife that you easily belong together. The future is grim for Finn and Steffi's marriage. Finn will start to come bitter towards Steffi and condemn her for losing time with his bio son Luna. It's only a matter of time before the reality of Luna's death really hits Finn and he'll need a shoulder to cry on. He turned to his colleague Bridget. Finn could be back in the dating pool again before we know it. However, Finn and Bridget hook up. If Steffi runs off with Liam. As he heeded to Sheila's dispatches, Finn grew more and more concerned. Finn, I'm upset. You should be, too. Luna's wrathfulness towards Steffi don't ignore it. Promise me you're gone now, be careful. Finn also tried calling Steffi, but she wasn't picking up. Suddenly, his phone chimed and he was surprised to hear from Liam, who was also concerned because Steffi wasn't answering his calls. Moreover, when Finn mentioned the dispatches Sheila left, Liam incontinently assumed she was hanging Steffi, but Finn revealed it was actually about Luna. Finn told Liam that Steffi was at his pater's sand house, and he was on his way. Liam argued that he'd go rather, since it would take too long for Finn to get to Malibu. Hopeless, Finn agreed and prompted him, just get there. I'm upset about my woman. Luna tried to argue that she didn't want to hurt anyone, and she was just trying to get Steffi's attention. Steffi declared she fulfilled that charge when she transferred the creepy fortune teller home with her son. Luna promised she'd no way hurt Hayes, but Steffi allowed. It was eventually time for Luna to face reality. I'm sure you didn't realize you were gone now, shoot your own grandmother, but then she is, Steffi wrangle. On the ground. Bleeding. And it's not because of me, Luna. It's because of you. You have the gun, you pulled the detector. You've killed people. You tried to kill me. And now you shot Sheila, your grandmother. All this talk about what your mama did to you, it doesn't excuse the crimes that you committed. And yes, I do feel bad for you. I do. That you didn't grow up with a father. No child should be denied a parent. And you know what? Perhaps if you had Finn in your life, perhaps, just perhaps, you might have turned out else. Wiping down gashes, Luna allowed. She eventually understood, but Steffi angrily declared that she'd no way have access to Finn because she was going to captivity for a veritably long time. Will wore a line to record her hanging with intent, and she went through with it. Smiling as she realized that she'd reached the end of the road, Luna raised the gun and aimed at Steffi. At that moment, Liam burst into the room and dived at Luna, grabbing for the gun. It went off again, and Liam looked down before staggering back into the doorway, blood streaming from the projectile crack in his casket. As Steffi contended to Liam's side, Luna again criticized others. No, she cried. I didn't mean to. Steffi, this is all your fault. With Luna's attention concentrated on Steffi, Sheila took advantage of the distraction to reach up and pull a caddy of art inventories onto the bottom next to her. As Luna turned to the noise, Liam leapt to his bases and seized the gun from her hands, turning it on her. Oh, so you're gone now, be the one to stop me? Luna chortled dismissively, raising her hands. Look at you, you're slightly indeed standing. You're a sissy, Liam. Go on, pull the detector. I don't suppose you have the guts. Shaking his head, Liam declared, I'm a dead man anyway. As he pulled the detector, Luna reached for the gun but quailed, falling to the bottom and losing knowledge as she bled from her side. With the last of his energy used up, Liam collapsed in Steffi's arms as Finn arrived and took in the scene. His first instinct was to suppose Sheila was responsible, but Steffi refocused to Luna and prayed her hubby to save Liam. Sheila assured Finn she was fine and prompted her son to help Liam. As Finn contended into action, Steffi telephoned for an ambulance, explaining the life or death situation. Steffi, Liam heaved. You're safe. And with those words, his eyes rolled back into his head, and he went silent. The screen went white before fading to black. Year should be always something to consider. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.